What's your favorite part about the US Championships being held here in St. Louis?
Well, it's my first US Championship, and my favorite part is that it's so long. I really love playing this old-fashioned long tournaments. And the fact that it's in St. Louis is extremely convenient for me because I live here.
Well, I've only played one US Championship that wasn't here. I played in 2008, that was my first one. Then in 2009 I moved to St. Louis, and it's just obviously, by comparison, I could tell it was much nicer, and it's very professionally run, the prize fund's very good, and hey, I won my US Championship here once, felt amazing.
I love it. It's cultural, it's a lot of strong players playing, and it's chess, and it's altogether, it's a fantastic experience. I'm just glad that for the first time I'm part of it.
Well, first of all, St. Louis is one of the nicest places I've been to in the US, and it's kind of like been a routine for me the last 10 years. I've been coming every year playing. It's pretty much a second home to me now.
Yeah, in a way, it's there's very little pressure in an event like that because, I'm just happy to be here playing, and it's an enjoyable experience pretty much no matter the result.
It's an especially important tournament, and this year it's even longer than usual. More players, so feels like it'll be more challenging, but also more rewarding.
Well, it's my first U.S. Championship, but I really like St. Louis. I've spent a lot of time here in the past few months, and my next one is also in St. Louis. So it feels like not home, but there's a level of normalcy to playing here that I don't get, traveling around Europe. This is the closest thing I have to home because I'm living in hotels, so the Chase Park Plaza is like my second home. So it's nice to have familiarity, and of course just play under good conditions.
It's just great to be in the atmosphere of St. Louis, and the conditions here are wonderful for the players, and just to be able to play all the top players in the world is really unique for me, and it's something I'm really looking forward to.
I generally just like the atmosphere. It feels, since I've been here so many times, it feels like really familiar. I'm just ecstatic to be playing at the US Championship. I didn't really even expect to play this year, but I'm just really excited.
Well, I think in general for me, I've always enjoyed Forest Park a lot. So anytime I come to St. Louis, I make sure to make as many visits there as I can, just explore the nature and all it has to offer. Especially now, this time of year, the weather is great. And yeah, I look forward to venturing there again.
Yeah, the tournament just keeps getting stronger every year, which makes it harder for me to try to win, but that's probably the best part is actually that I was just kept getting stronger all the time. Back in 2015, there was like Hikaru and maybe Gata, Onishuk, but back then, I had a real chance of winning. Now I still have a chance of winning, but there's lots of more competition. So it's forced me to try to improve myself as well. So I think that's really great that the tournament just keeps getting better every year.
It's the capital of chess, I would say, even for the world, so it's amazing to play here every single year.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, I like the fact that I live here, so when I'm playing here, I get the support from my people, from my family, which is kind of unusual in the chess world because you're always traveling. And I also like the fact that the atmosphere that it's created here, it's usually great, and that's also, I think, helpful for chess. Like, for example, you are in the middle of a tournament, which is normally very serious, and it's super competitive, obviously, and all that, but then you get to hang out with great people like, the organizers like Joy and Tony and Yasser and Rex himself, and just for a few hours you forget about the tournament and you have a good time, and it's very friendly and very nice, and that's, I think, one of my favorite parts.
Well, it really feels like my home, or basically my second home. So we're only an hour flight away from Minnesota, and I've been coming here in and out for the last 8 years. Also, I went to college here 10 years ago. Also, St. Louis has been hosting world-class tournaments, the Singfield Cup, etc. So when you come here, you will be challenged.